So I've been thinking about and looking at things, a few things over the weekend, and yeah, I just made a few decisions. Not that you have to worry about, but because it's on me. So, meanwhile, first I'll describe that we're doing Scar's character exclusive Miku. Before I kind of elaborate a bit more and then focus on the Nuzlocke in front of me. But light, charisma, dexterity, strength, second mystery, second encounter, maybe. So yeah, I've just been looking at things. I may or may not decide to do things because I also got... There were several things that happened pretty much in the last 12 hours. But in the last 72 hours, I was thinking about and looking at several different things. And whether or not I decide to do them, if I don't, we'll see. But we'll see. So let's see. Dexterity, I think charisma... Why did I just forget? I know we don't have knowledge. I still might want to pick up the heavy duty, though. At this point, I feel, well, we're not close to 50-50. It's probably better to my advantage to pick up heavy duty, but there have been a few runs I went to get it, and it did not work out. Some of that was character-specific stuff, but this run we're going to do, we're going to try the heavy duty. So, painting mermaids, Kana, Akamanto, Flood. Guess we're gonna Kana first. If we're gonna get Kana first, I definitely feel a lot more comfortable picking up the heavy-duty flashlight. But first, we have to get enough funds to do so. And into the hardware store we go, where we do not get it. So I'm just gonna pick up the monkey wrench, and we're gonna hope. Also, I did mess up a recording earlier, so that's why I've been kind of more practiced in what I want to say, as I rolled an 11 there, but... yeah, I forgot to update because the events... I should have said this in the beginning, actually, but it was more important to get out what I was going to do on this channel, but the mod packs have been updated. I think the most recent one was Haspin's, as I realized I don't have any funds, but so be it. And then I think E-Pull I updated a week or two ago? Some time ago. Yeah. As I pop the mic, even though I have the filter in front, which I need to clean several things as I'm looking at the setup around me, but we should be fine for now. And yeah, if an event turns out the way that I wasn't expecting, that's the reason why. So even though this is like what, if episode 90, episode 91, 92, if we may or may not count the other stream. So, yeah, that event is thankfully the same. I think it's still... The middle one is still... or maybe I should... No, I have a weapon. But the middle one is still vending machine pool of items, I think. I haven't checked any of the files. So, yeah, if event of the day, it looks like I'm repeating event, it's good to go over them again. So, this will be the, I guess, episode 91, 92, whatever this one is the checkpoint in which I do things. So, yeah. But yeah, definitely between Friday, Saturday, and today would be technically Monday when I'm recording this, but, yeah, things have happened. I'm gonna do what I do, and if I don't, I shouldn't need to explain much, but if I do feel the need to explain, as I forgot to fill up my empty bottle, but we're topped off on stamina, then I don't. Yeah, so the thing about, well, I would have had to grab fuel, but I already grabbed the monkey wrench, so... And I didn't want to spend any more funds, I guess, is what I really wanted to do. I could manhole mermaids. Scars. An extra point in strength. You know what? Let's go for it. That costs 5 doom, but it's fine for now. With Miku, I feel like you want to rush doom a little bit. If you're 40% doom on your second-ish mystery, or moving into your... or while investigating the second mystery, I feel it's not necessary, but it's helpful to do so as Miku. But, obviously if you die to Doom, it's not worth it anyway. But, hey, we have 6 strength now with the Monkey Wrench. I should feel a bit more comfortable about this, but I'm planning to do the Monkey Wrench play for mermaids. But we'll see, because we have a ghost encounter that I do not feel great in. -1 all, but if it was -1 stamina or -1 reason, I may have thought about looking at the ghost ritual, which I also did not remember. I should start studying that thing. I mean, it is helpful to get it in 5 or less, I think. If I recall the the ritual guide on top of any logical, like if you have scissors time, mainly scissors timeline B, but yeah, knowing the kind of flow would help. Oof. I think the reason healing funds, but with the check. And then this is to save on Doom. That way, I only lose 4% Doom. I already have a weapon. I could heal, but I don't feel the Doom is worth it. And here we go. This encounter, however, on top of Blood Moon, 10% chance, by the way, of getting out in one turn. If the damage didn't double, maybe, even with two, no, even with 2 damage, if I were thinking about looking for the Ghost Ritual, I might have considered it, but it's really painful right now, so I am going to rest once out of safety, but I do have to keep in mind my Doom, because I have Painting, and I do have Akamanto, which means I can, oh, nice, which means I can, my Doom is effectively lower, but let's not try to keep that in mind. Let's see here. Unfortunately, I can't manhole while trying to ritual, but yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. If I wish I could brace for 80, but I can't, so I have to dedicate myself to the manhole play. I guess I'm gonna heal 1 point of stamina this turn to attempt. But this should be 2 turns, I right? With the monkey wrench or the crowbar? Yeah. So it's been a long time. I haven't gotten that ending before, but it's been a long time since I've gotten that ending, pretty much, if not at all, aside from off-recording things, but goes without saying that, yeah, I don't do that ending often, if nothing else. So we're going to take a bath, heal more reason, take our stamina. I probably should drink this soft drink at some point, but we're going to take Akamanto now, so we're getting into less pain. Considering that we're getting pretty much Akamanto's mask, we might as well, thankfully the game rolled well for me there, I might as well consider resting one more time, especially if we don't have fetid fumes, but we'll see. 2 reason for, yeah, that's fine for now. That essentially cost me 2 Doom, and if I plan to rest, then yeah, it's gonna cost more Doom, but hey. I don't need this, so I'll just take the stamina hit. And we might as well grab the painkillers now. I don't want to die to Akamanto accidentally. Also reminding myself I have the soft drink, so no. I should still probably rest, but we'll see. Rolled an 11 on strength. Miku's Mayhem increases our stats, and hopefully, we'll continue having good luck. Okay, I should really considering we have Painting and Kana, I should consider the Ghost Ritual. I had to think for a moment. Do I dare go for it? I think I'm gonna go for, or I'm gonna try. I shouldn't need to go all the way, but I don't remember the guide for the moment, so we're gonna try this. Unless that happens. What's the most logical way to go about this? So there's only 1 clap. So, I'm trying to think. I don't have the guide pulled up in front of me, so give me about 10 to 15 seconds. Do I just want to do this? I can't remember at all. Because this is guaranteed... Well, this is guaranteed... No. There's a chance it could be correct, but we might as well try it out. And we'll work the logic here. Okay, 2 right. But I know that there are 4 bows in... or, not... I'm sorry, not... I know that there are 4 bows... Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, I messed up. I know that there are 4 bows and 2 claps, so I already did not do the guide correctly. I need to really study that thing. Yeah, there's... No, there's only 1 clap. Why am I... Yeah, because it would say 2 because I messed up 3. So the question now is, which of those 2... I'm going crazy. I mean, this is what I get for not doing, but it's good to think through these things for myself anyway. To try and improve my own critical thinking skills, I guess. So, again, logic dictates that there's one clap and 4 bows. I did 1 bow and 4 claps in that order. And I got this. I don't think I did it right. If we're following the guide, if I'm thinking about it logically, this is important because I need to figure this out now before I go into painting. But, yeah, I really shouldn't have. I should have just done. No. Yeah, no. There was. I mean, there are other things I could have done. Let me see. I changed the first clap into a bow, and it says there were 2 right. But whether that... no. That has to mean that... Why am I going crazy here? I might be a bit tired. Or going out of inside. Going insane, or both, really. Yeah, but again, with the first one, we know that there's only 1 clap, and there are 4 bows, so... That means that this first one is a bow, and there's another correct... Oh my goodness, my words. There's another correct clap somewhere. So, I think that's what that tells me, unless I'm going completely insane. So we're gonna do this before we probably try to fight this fight properly. Unless I can just no, I still need a few turns. That said, I should probably do this. So, 2 bows and 3 claps. Okay. I'm probably doing... Well, as long as I get it within 5 moves, I'm still, you know, doing it. But 2 of these claps are bows. You know what I should have done? Well, at this point, I'm just gonna guess the 2 bows here. I should be able to reason it out after that. So we're gonna do we know there are 4 bows and 1 clap. I might as well do this. And if I can fit anything, I probably should. But I can't. So 4 bows and then a clap. I'm just gonna go monkey brain, and nope, that was 3. So that means I should know the ritual at this point. One of these bows is a clap. Or, no, this clap is a bow, and one of these bow... Oh, okay, we still don't know. I'm pretty sure. Do I go all the way with this? Because, yeah, one of these bows is a clap, and then I switch this clap to a bow. Yeah, I think I've done that. If I'm wrong, I mean, I'm sure someone in the comment section will let me know. Otherwise, I should probably do this fight. The problem is I want to do it now before I have to do it in a ghost encounter where I'm probably going to be losing a lot more resources. So, we might as well guarantee it now. So I'm going to guess bow, bow, clap, bow, bow, and the next turn we'll just desperate action our way out. Okay, so it should be bow, 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 clap, bow, is the ritual. And if I'm wrong, well, I guess I die by it. And we still have investigations, but I'm gonna rest. So we have Akamanto, so I might tree for stamina, because otherwise we're gonna die to stamina right now. You know what? This is actually to my benefit. So we're gonna do that and rest a lot more. And then we're gonna do this. And we should still be okay. So... if there's nothing else, I'm going to fight Akamanto now. 4 stamina and a lot of pain. But I get to guarantee 10 damage a turn for -1 all until Akamanto decides to do a special attack, but he didn't. So -2 all Akamanto is a lot better than what would usually happen. Yeah, no, I can't say without luck, because if you're lucky, you're just gonna insta-kill him with a spell or something for a reason, but you get the point. It's, that was very good. I should have also checked. Okay, no, we still have the bats, so I'm gonna take the extra point in strength. I did forget my second encounter, which is not good, but, hopefully we won't need to do much else. The question now is if I want to get stuck in painting or heal in flood. I could die to stamina during painting. There's no chance for me to rest. And I've healed all the stamina I can. Do I want to take flood instead then? Because I can skip. Yeah, I'm going to take flood instead and be safer here. So, yeah, we're going to... This might hurt a lot still, but it's a lot better than the alternative, in my opinion. So, let's just check to make sure we can't do that. Yeah, we can't. So we'll do this. And we'll take our 1 stamina damage, but we'll rest a lot, so we should be near topped off. Scars is what it is. At least I'm taking a lot less damage on top of having Kana, so we'll find out. And we need to make sure we save the Theologist before we do anything else. Unless the extra point of damage is actually better, but I wouldn't think it would. That said, we could die to stamina. Actually, I should have rested. But that wine is terrific. And we will rest once, because I'm going to rest a bunch anyway, but I might as well cash out some stamina now in case I die to something. Okay. We do get Book of Gore as well, and I don't think Ath affects us, so oddly enough, this run might be almost over and done with, but we'll see. So, with Blood Moon, yeah, we're just gonna do this, and if we get badly bleeding, well, we'll see, but I'm just gonna play it safe and do this, because I get a Prep Strong out of it regardless. Again, you don't need to brace on 1 reason damage, but because this fight is the way it is, there's a chance to get badly bleeding, because I think it's a bug. If it's not a bug, I want to avoid badly bleeding regardless. And we have, we do have, a thingy to make up for it. I'm going crazy. So we're going to do that. We lose 1 stat, but that's only temporary, and we should be okay. We have another empty bottle now, but no bath. Well... That wasn't... I mean, it happened at the end of the run, so I'm not... Well, almost the end of the run. I could still get 2 bats. Or I could have gotten 2 bats, but... at least we got to bathe for more than half the, mystery. And you know what? We're going to take this now and heal Reason, funny enough. Unless I want to... No, we don't have a knowledge check. We do have the Moriko check, so let's heal Reason and do that. We could have actually... That's thankfully still a safe option. We could have actually increased our dexterity, or whatever that could have gotten to 8. I think it's dexterity was one of them. But I didn't, because I will be getting to 80% Doom, which means my dexterity will rise by 1, and then I could have put a point in dexterity. But I took a point in Reason in case weird things happen. We're also going to grab a light source there, no reason not to. Maybe it makes the mystery longer. I've never not checked the shed, because the light source is just generally useful, but... I mean, at the end of the run, it's less useful, but you get what I mean. So, do I dare? This is a 1 turn, but as long as I hit at least 2 attacks, any 2 attacks, this should be fine. I could also throw the empty bottle, but we'll wait on that. And yeah, we'll get out with 2 stamina. I'll happily eat that to the face. And we'll avoid the boss, because I don't want to fight the boss. We may be able, especially with Akamanto's mask, we should definitely be fine, but let's wait on it. Let's also get Mayhem before we equip the mask. That way we get the most out of Miku's perks. Because if you didn't know, once you rise above a threshold of Doom, if you're a new player watching this, because there are a lot of new players coming in, you don't lose stats for putting your Doom under 80%, 60%, 40%. Once you get the perks from Miku's Mayhem perk, they stay on you for the rest of the run. So Therefore, it behooves you to increase your doom and then lower it as opposed to lowering it and then realizing that it's just going to increase anyway. So, yeah, so again, I'm going to put the mask on, my doom decreases, but my stats stay the same. And as I said, I could have saved on dexterity, but we can even rest here a bunch of times. We should be able to top ourselves off, and we'll be perfectly fine. We have a light source. We won't lose more than 4 reason unless I have some weird curse or injury. That includes in the future as well, which is why I say that. So even though there may not be any curses or injuries, or a lot of them that decrease stamina or reason over time, there may be. So we're gonna keep that in mind. Mermaids a second. And we should be perfectly fine here. In fact, I'm going to probably do another run, not while I'm hot. Usually I like to stop while I'm hot, but in this case, we're going to restart the game just to avoid any bugs, and maybe show the scoreboard, but really just going to restart the game just to avoid any weird bugs that may exist before we start another run. So, all the same things, random timeline, everything into Goizo Knight Errant, character exclusive, Toshiaki. Alright, so Knight Errant Goizo. I still plan to rest once. I at least get a lot more help Doom-wise. So what I'll be worried about, well, I'm still worried about Doom, but still. Charisma, Dexterity, Second Mystery, Strength, Knowledge. Every single stat check, Second Mystery, maybe Second Encounter. But I need to stop and think about that immediately because it is a concern. Even though I'm Toshiaki, I don't want to go willy-nilly with Doom, so want to be somewhat cautious while moving forward. I think we have character-exclusive perks, so that means the chance of me seeing and or getting Outdoorsman, or seeing Outdoorsman in a level up is a lot higher, I would like to think, unless it's weighted fairly in a way. But anywho, Scissors, Ward, Footage, Ramen, Hell. Okay, so Scissors will depend. Actually, the chance of me, unless I plan to defeat this. The thing is, Krutski's, unless the developer balances Krutski's kill specifically for Knight Errant, Krutski's kill is a 15 Doom spell, while, yes, you defeat the counter and get experience, that's an extra, what, 9% Doom you add on top? Whereas Knight Errant is a 6% Doom. Well, actually, yeah, no, it's 11% Doom because if you do Krutski's kill, you're not running, which I think costs Doom still. I'm just going to assume it's 5, and then there's Knight Errant after you run, so that's 11% Doom. Still, you get the point. If that's the case, then you're spending an extra 4 Doom to get experience and get ending A, as opposed to just running away and not getting getting the Knight Errant penalty, but saving more Doom. And I'm Toshiaki, so effectively it's a 1% Doom versus 5% Doom with experience. Which seems good, which is why I still think Krutski's kill is great, but if you wanted to tweak that perk a little, Footage, we could try to go for ending A, but we don't. But now that we're Toshiaki, I don't need to think as hard about doing it. Not that I would have had the funds anyway. Again, I need to think about this. On Knight Errant, I would advise people be a bit more careful. Even though you should probably have some game knowledge before playing with Knight Errant, that's why it's unlockable, to give you time to learn the game. Anywho, Ramen, moderately easy. The unfortunate thing is that if I decide to History Club to throw away 2 items, that's essentially the Knight Errant penalty, which, again, I think, remember that exists. It's a very specific example, but it exists, and hell, we need an ally, but I usually don't do ending a hell, so really just assume we have 30% Doom right now. But we're Toshiaki, so effectively we're at negative 20% Doom. So that should be more than enough for me to prepare and do stuff. Now the question, yeah, Footage actually. Who am I kidding? Footage first. Do I want to pop the Inspiring Novel now? I don't think. We have Ward. Ward with no thingy, but I want to get the Heavy Duty Flashlight anyway. Actually, the Inspiring Novel, yeah, it's a book, so I should keep the Inspiring Novel with me, right? As great as extra damage is, if I said the reverse, then I'd like to correct myself now, or at least say right now. We can reroll once. Well, shoot, we're gonna reroll again. And grab the crowbar. Well, shoot. That was not good. That was not a good one. Oh, that's really not good. Well, that was unfortunate because I should have done that first. There was no reason for me to do that. I guess I'm in a history club for a moment. That's effectively a monument use. But I'm still wondering... I don't want to grab a perk right now. I will grab this. And I think we're gonna... I'm gonna wait for my... No, that's max reason. I'm gonna wait for my reason to decrease. Meanwhile, let's just start investigating. That could have gone a lot better, but RNG was really bad, so, yeah. 4 Doom for a spell. I don't think that was worth it. That was certainly almost not worth it. If I had the heavy-duty flashlight, that would have been worth it, but it's not, unfortunately, so... Again, we're effectively at 14... Well, now we're effectively at 15% Doom, so let's hope. Also, I think we got some new events, because I have not seen that event unless I've just never run into it. But we have a free out there. But I'll try to keep that in mind. I didn't visit the mansion twice. What am I doing with myself? Not at episode 91, 92. I keep forgetting what we're on. Thankfully, the game is having mercy, but we're stuck in this forest, so... This could be really bad. Also, now a Doom encounter on top, but... Oh, we're so close. 85% for 2 Doom, I guess so. So we'll do our best here, and if we hit this one, we should be able to just prep strong. Unfortunately, I took 4% Doom, but that's still kind of... It's not great, but it's par for the course in terms of one investigation. Every investigation, if you lose like... Well, no, that's not true. I guess, no, if we're taking an average, losing an average of... strength... No, we're just going to take the 2 reason hit there, and then equip the rock ring. But what I wanted to say is, if you're taking, I think even 1 stamina, 1 reason damage, that's worth it. And then 2 Doom maybe, but I'll have to think about that. But, because I was about to say, I corrected myself in saying, if you lose 2 stamina or 2 reason or 3 Doom every event, you're fine. It's not fine, actually. That's actually really bad. So, yeah. Oh, that's right. I unequip the book strap when I do that. Why do I forget this as Toshiaki? As good as Toshiaki is, he's not my main, so I have not dedicated that to memory yet, which was not good, because now we're in this encounter. Thankfully, it's not a very harmful encounter, to be fair, but, yeah, I don't think that comes back. Well, I might as well do it now for science. Okay, it does come back, my max reason, so... I guess with the rock ring we can use to throw away. That's a lot of Doom if I fail, so let's do anything else but that. And we'll move on. So, yeah, Knight Errant penalty, but we're Toshiaki. If we were any other character, 53% Doom, or... Yeah, 53% Doom would be quite... Or 54. Basically, 50% Doom or a second mystery would be quite alarming, but... we're Toshiaki, so it's not as alarming. Do I do scissors now? I think I'm going to do scissors now. Yeah, we're going to do scissors now. We're not going to pop the inspiring novel. I don't think I would need to. We are on timeline A, though. Electricity starting. I should be able to level up, though. So hopefully the level will help us. Yeah, we'll see. So, ghost encounter. Oh my goodness, we need another point in knowledge. Maybe. Okay, so I just need to correct myself. So 4 knowledge is quite a threshold point, because as you see here, 6 damage is not enough to get me out in 3 turns. Thankfully, it's only doing -1 all, but you get the point. If I were doing no, because this now has 17 HP, so never mind. I take back what I said. Although this does mean if I throw the wooden bat and do sever for 2 turns, I wouldn't be able to defeat it, but you get the point. Is this my second encounter? I want to hope this is my second encounter. So we're just going to take, I guess, the -1 all damage. And we'll move on. And level up. none of these are quite great, but it's not like I have much of a choice. We're going to take Strength to avoid dying to Frostbite on accident. And let's hope that our luck during events is somewhat good. If it's not, I'll need to think some more. Fortunately, I don't get that, but I get this, so -2 all for this. I probably could have done better. Actually, no. Unless I could have braced prep strong, or I could have probably risked a strong, but I wasn't going to do that. So, Electricity Star. I could go for the Scissors here. Let me just make doubly sure that I'm doing this right. And we'll move on. If I'm somehow wrong, I'm sure you're face-palming yourself now, but we'll see. So, if nothing else, I would like to not use the Rock Ring and Wooden Bat so I can throw away... Never mind, we have this, so what I'm going to do is... Since I want this steak knife with me... -4 all. I think I should do this instead. Oh, I'm so close. Okay. Nope, that's kind of bugged, so I'm going to roll on this and hopefully we're part of the 90%. She does take bonus damage, but let's just take the easy way out. We'll keep the Wooden Bat on us just in case we need to throw it, but I really am going to throw the steak knife because I want to save the Wooden Bat and the ring to toss during ramen. But in the meanwhile, we'll do this, and I think we get out. I need to gamble, but I can gamble twice, so the chance of me missing both of those was quite low. But we hit the first one, so this should be a free out. 12 damage. We get ending A, so we don't get penalized on Doom, and now we're on our third mystery with 43% Doom, which is a lot more workable in my opinion. And keeping in mind that our Doom is going to continue to decrease overall, even with Knight Errant penalty. If we don't get Knight Errant, that would be nice, but running away in Ward, we're doing Ramen, so we're going to save more Doom there. But we're also on Goizo, so I probably might rest once and leave it at that. That said, I would rather not be stuck in Hell, so in Household Hell. So we're going to do this first, and you know what? I'm going to rest once before Fetid Fumes. Once Fetid Fumes hits, I'm basically not going to rest anymore, so... And here's Frostbite Land. Nope, never mind. Katana? Nope. 3 stamina. Moving on. So is there anything I want to do? If I need to run from an encounter, I probably will. I still want to level up. Another play I have available is going into... Oh, the pain. Going into the police station, grabbing funds, and then picking cigarettes. That's one of my... Not signature plays. Well, I guess it is signature plays because I usually try to do it. Oh, nice coughing blood, though. To avoid a tragedy, thankfully this is a minor injury, but No, we'll school nurse it. It costs 3 Doom, but getting another stack of coughing blood would not be great. So let's avoid that, and let's hope we get out of this encounter, or this mystery soon. This is stamina, right? So we're gonna pray instead and lose Doom for a curse. We don't need the max reason. I like gaining reason though, so losing 3 or 4 max reason isn't the worst thing, but after that is when I would start panicking, personally. I'm not saying that it's not workable, I'm just saying. Could be a lot worse. That said, probably want to run away here. But let's be doubly sure of what I want to do. So, 2 all into this means I get nothing, and the next turn I will need to gamble on a prep. On a desperate action this, which means I have an 80% chance of failing. Unless I... Okay, well, here's the thing. Well, actually, I will hit this, The bat does 4, so I should be okay, actually. Unfortunately, I need to throw this and lose my thing for ramen, but it's better than me running away personally. And if I reach the lighthouse with 60 to 70% doom, I can spam rests. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, kind of the long term here. Obviously, as I said before, surviving for the long term is better than dying in the short, or yeah, than dying for the short term, but also we're going to put a point into knowledge so that in case we run into another ghost encounter, we have more damage available. But that'll be a concern for when it actually happens. Anywho, an unholy present. It's been a while since I've seen this. Actually, this is the... or what would be the katana here, although I think I've still edited it out. In one of Epola's events, you can get a katana, as I grab Paranoia here. But in the Haspin one, I think Haspin has an event where you can get a katana as well. But I didn't change that one, which might seem a little weird, but that's the decision I chose. Because I think, in my opinion, you're more likely to get Holy Candle than Invisibility without spending too much cost. Yes, you could reroll spells either with Kyrie's Bag, Kyrie, or through the school for like 4 Doom if you get it within that. But we can't spend stamina here, so we have to take Doom for a reason. But again, that's the only thing I modified through this whole challenge, as we take more Doom decrease, or take more Doom for now, because I don't want to die to stamina. 72% Doom, but keeping in mind we're effectively at 56% Doom, because Ramen will get ending A, which will be at 62% Doom. And then the next one will get the Knight Errant penalty, but Doom will still decrease. So 56 or 58. Again, ballparking, it's not exactly exact. At the same time, unfortunately now, I can't visit the tree and ward, but I can pick up the painkillers here. Unfortunately, this is going to be a long mystery, so we'll save the painkillers for an emergency, because I still need to get ending A on Ramen. Because I threw the bat in the previous encounter, I need 2 items. I could throw the Inspiring Novel as well, but we'll see. Okay, well now we do need to pop the painkillers. And I guess we are throwing the Inspiring Novel away. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh boy. Even though this is ward/hospital music, this is a downtown encounter because they're downtown investigations in ward, I think. That said, I don't think we can fight this. Oh, but we can't run. Alright, I guess I'll just die. Because I don't have much more of a choice. Unless I pop the Inspiring Novel, which I could have, but I didn't. Unfortunately. I think I have to gamble. I could throw the Rock Ring, but I really can't spend Doom. There's only so much I'm willing to do for the... what do I want to say? Short term or long term? Basically, yes, I could throw the Rock Ring now and it might save me somehow, but there's only so much I'm willing to do for the short term before I just decide it's not worth it, so... I guess if I were to reflect before I die in game here, probably should have popped the Inspiring Novel at some point to save on resources, but let's find out if we're part of the 50%. Nope. Ugh! And the event of the day is the Umbral Scripture event by Haspin in the school location. If I've done this already, again, as I've said in the video, but to repeat it now, because you might have just skipped to this point, the mod packs have been updated, so if nothing else, I don't remember this event anyway, so we'll go through it. So if you decide to read the book, you have to pass a strength check where upon success, you gain 7 experience but lose 1 stamina. However, arguably that's better than just losing 2 stamina outright for failing the strength check. Otherwise, if you decide to take the book, you decide that, well, you get these visions of stuff and you lose 2 reason for it. So, maybe that's not a good idea, but if you return it, your doom increases by 3 because, yeah, the person you hand it to is doing some shady stuff. So I feel like taken from a certain animated motion flick, we'll just say, that started off a visual novel is where this reference is. Otherwise, if I'm wrong, someone can correct me. Otherwise, that's the event of the day, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. My words.